Unit 4 Test, Part B, Audio 1.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the program where we chat about anything and everything, both serious and frivolous. Today, Tristan and I will be talking about compassion. Serious topic here, Tristan.
It certainly is. It's something we're confronted with every single day of our lives, whether it's in observing the compassion of others, in, taking part in challenges to raise funds for charities, or simply seeing people looking out for others in everyday life.
Like helping the elderly cross the road?
Yeah, or it could be something we're actively involved in ourselves, like donating our time to do some volunteering work, or even, like myself, voting for a political party because they pledge to do more for the disadvantaged sections of our society.
And not voting purely on selfish grounds, for example, what the party can do for you.
Exactly. Would you say society is becoming more or less compassionate?
Big question that. To be honest, I think sometimes that in general we are getting more and more self-centred rather than less, and I don't know why. People talk the talk about caring and helping, but at the end of the day they are simply out for themselves. I see people walk straight past homeless people without even really noticing them. And I know people who switch channels to avoid news items about the way people's lives are devastated by war or natural disasters. They're interested in the drama, but when it comes to actually considering the lives of the people involved, they don't care.
I know what you're saying, but I don't necessarily agree. With the increased availability of news items from across the globe, I feel that perhaps we develop a sort of thick skin because we see so much that we can't do anything about. With news in particular, there's something they call news fatigue, which basically describes an increased insensitivity to problems and creates what you're calling a lack of compassion. But I still have faith that the majority of people can empathise with those less fortunate than themselves and care.
I'd like to think you're right, but getting closer to home, I do think some people are simply uncaring. For example, if someone's having a bad time at work, would you be compassionate and help them out? Or would you walk away, thinking it was none of your business? I hope I'd do the former.
Like you, I would try to help out. But those who walk away might still be understanding. It's just that they don't know how to help or worry that they might come across as pitying and that the other person doesn't want that help.
It's a fine line. And what do you think? Is it part of our genetic makeup to be compassionate?
That's an interesting one. Perhaps humans are inherently self-centred. At least when it comes to survival, we're wired to be. But I think we've evolved to feel empathy and to protect those who need protecting if it's in our power. And if you look at the animal world, it's similar. There are species that show empathy for others who aren't even members of their own species. There was a story I heard about a group of elephants that protected an elderly woman who was lost. They actually built a type of fence around her with branches so that she wouldn't get attacked by hyenas.
You're right. One whale species, I think it's the humpback whale, is known to have protected seals, porpoises and other marine animals from killer whales.
Yes, I remember that too. And the behaviour was completely altruistic, of no benefit whatsoever to the whales or the elephants themselves. And dolphins have famously helped human swimmers in trouble.
So, we humans have no excuse. Maybe I should be a little more optimistic about people's intentions.